Good morning. It is the 23rd of May, and we have a very legitimate case for a bear market to be starting. However, there's also a lot of high time frame supports right around our levels for the altcoins. So let's see what we're looking at. Maybe we can make some bullish case out of here. I do love bear markets. That's actually where I made the most ground between 2017 and 2020. So if it is a bear market, I'm cool with that. I just need some confirmation so I can trade it as such. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see if we can make a case ourselves and also find some high time frame support levels. So if you're trying to get out of the crypto market, where would you look to exit? So first we're going to look at is our Bitcoin dominance chart. Like always, every single time we are consistent traders, we look for the same things every time. So on this market, you guys can see that we did have our weekly breakers 1, 2, and 3. This is breaking the price action, and as this chart means is that the lower the number goes, the more money is moving out of altcoins and into Bitcoin. So from here, it's moving money out of altcoins into Bitcoin, and right here is the exact same, and this one is moving money out of Bitcoin into altcoins. Well, as you guys see, we have had a pretty damn strong reaction right now off this level, and this is money that's moving out of altcoins into Bitcoin. So we did not close outside this breaker, so we never actually lost it, and that was the first sign of weakness for alts. Now we also have re-cleared this level right here so far, so the most logical place for us to find resistance is going to be at this level right here, which isn't that far away. And this one I believe is a pretty strong one, so because we have so much interaction prior. We have the breaker, we have the confirmation, and we also have another resistance right there. So I think this one will provide some high time frames resistance for the Bitcoin dominance chart. So let's go ahead and dive into total 2. And here we are looking at it. And I already started drawing out some. I started this video a couple minutes ago and I realized I did not like the way it was going, so I went ahead and just started over. So we have a weekly breaker right here, weekly breaker here, as well as a weekly breaker right there. Right now we're currently between all of them. On the monthly chart, we really don't have anything. 3-week, really don't have anything. So all we got to work with right now are the weeklies. So, and on the weekly breakers, right now we're currently wedged between them. So let's say if you can get a good entry here, you'd be targeting here, right? And that's what we're looking at for a bear market. Now, I have not cashed out any of my spot positions whatsoever. However, based upon how this video goes, I might start looking for places to start to lessen my swap positions. I'm going to see as the video develops. So let's go to our US dollar pairings, and I'm going to go ahead and just wipe out every single, I already did this one. That's right, I already wiped it out. So let's find out why I chose this. I think it was a daily. Yes, it was. Okay, AAVE, this is a daily chart. This breaker right there, I think will provide some sort of support. And we are currently below the 200 moving average, which is not good. However, I would like to see it reclaim today. Now, if we lose the 200 moving average, that is a massive sign of weakness, and I think we can continue further. AAVE has had a very, very strong run over the last few months, so it would not surprise me that much to have to get a lot bigger of a drop than just this amount. Yeah, that's where I'm at right there with AAVE. Is there any sort of weekly levels? Not really. Not until you get way down here. So if AAVE does start dropping, I don't think that the 80 region is unreasonable. You have to fully be able to grasp and comprehend that. All right, now on this one, I cleared out the chart once again, and this is the most important level that I can find on this chart. This is definitely a very high time frame, the weekly close all-time high. I think that makes a lot of sense. It also has been interacted with a lot. On the low time frames, oh man, there's not really too much here. I think that this level would provide quite a bit of resistance if we got to it. And obviously right here, I think this would be a very, very strong support if we get to it. I think that is outside of the realm of possibility. I really do. I think that is. Now, unless we do it to a very long bear market, in which case I think that's very realistic. So, yeah. All right, I think that makes sense. So now, if we were to get some sort of a bounce, where are we looking to get out at? I think the most obvious levels are right around here. I think that also coincides with this breaker. I would try to be loosely in my position somewhere around this 165 to 177 region. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. Furthermore, this could be another level to be getting out at. The 148 region. Why is that? Because originally it was resistance. It was resistance, became support, and then it fell back through. So you would assume this to now become a resistance again. So we might go into some sort of a range between these levels as well. So that's where I'm at with ADA. I'll go, let's see, let's go to the weekly, I think. Yep, there it is. Weekly point of breakdown and confirm resistance. So this is a very strong level right here. I think this level right here will provide a lot of support. Reason why? This is a solid breaker. It did come back up. It did retest it here. We came back and we tested the upside a little bit. We barely missed it, and now we're currently back inside it again. So I think this is a very strong level. I do suspect it will hold. I do suspect this level will hold. And obviously, we'll have to see how it plays out. Now, if you're looking to get out of the market, what would I look at? Very obvious level. This is a very nice one. If you can get this point of breakdown, I think that'd be a very nice exit. And if you are maybe here, that entire level would be a pretty decent. That might be as good as you get, honestly, on this one. So let's see. Yeah, I think that still makes sense to me. I think that's about as good as you're going to get realistically. Those are the two levels that make the most sense to me. So if you're looking to play resistance or support to resistance, this is a support, that's a resistance, that's a resistance. So I would take off some and then take off some here, then take off some here. ANKR. This chart went up parabolically. So whenever they go parabolically, they crash parabolically. So because of that, you don't have any weekly support built up. So because of that, you also have to use extra caution because all you can play off of here are the moving averages and the breakers on the daily level. So you have this point of breakup right here. I think that should provide some sort of support, and it actually already did, which is a little bit concerning since it already got tested once. This daily breaker as well, which we're currently inside. 200 moving average has not been touched yet. That'd be a really nice place to try to add some more position to. So I think these are levels that we very well could drop to. Now, if you're trying to get out of the market, a very good opportunity, probably be right here. Okay, so 110, I'm sorry, 10 cents to 12 cents would be a pretty good place to get out. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me. So there we are. Band is at a weekly, right? Yep, point of breakup. So point of breakup, I'm trying to think of the exact reason as to why I selected this area. I guess that's it. All right, month maybe? There it is. All right, monthly chart. Monthly point of breakup. So we're on a monthly level right now, which has quite a bit of support relatively. So this was a very harsh drop. However, I mean, it's reasonable to assume we don't have that much more downside to go on this one. So I would not be selling right now. If you're inside support, you shouldn't be selling, right? You sell at resistance, you buy at if right now, if we are near or at support levels, you should not be looking to sell. You should be looking to buy, if anything. And then if you do come back up and hit these levels, if you are trying to get out of the market, which I know a lot of people are, then you want to be selling at support level or resistance levels like these two. Okay, these are very obvious levels that I'd be looking to exit my position if I could. And the 200 moving average is also right here. So I'd be looking to sell right over between $9 to $10, from $12 to $13, and also right here at about $11. I think all of those little levels make a lot of sense. And if we do get above here, then you have to reconsider that maybe this might have been just one massive shakeup and move on from there. BAT has had one hell of a drop. Ooh, we are currently inside of a support level. Yeah, we are currently inside the support level. And in this level as well, I think we should provide some sort of resistance as well. I think right in here, I think this entire region, I think would be a very strong buy. If you can buy around 44-cent region, I think that'd be a really nice one. So, and if we do buy at 44 cent, where are we targeting? Back up to 55. Okay, that's how you play bear markets. Okay, and we are going to assume this is a bear market until we are proven otherwise. And right now, it's really hard to prove me otherwise that it's not, because this is one hell of a drop so far. Oh, Bitcoin Cash. We are inside of this major level, which I believe is a monthly, 3-week. Yes, 3-week level. We are inside this 3-week level. Pretty strong level because obviously we had this level hit, or this level was created. It tested, broke it back above, retested, continue up. So now you would assume this doesn't just collapse right through. If anywhere, this is the place to be adding Bitcoin Cash and not selling. Now, if you're trying to get out of the market, where are you trying to get out at? Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to make this all fresh and clean so there's no confusion. Well, a very obvious level is right there. I think that'd be a very clean one. So let's see. From here to here, 40% move, okay? Like, this is how you play bear markets, okay? So even though you're not going to get the thousands of percent move like we've seen in the past, from here to here is 42%. That is a very nice movement, okay? So, and if it goes higher, then you can always add on once you do reclaim it. So the way I would play this would be something like this. Where am I at? There it is, okay. So let's say it comes up here, it bounces, comes back up, bounces, then continued up, right? So on this second bounce, that would be the area I would add back in, right? And that's how you play bear markets, okay? You have to basically assume that it's not going to continue up and make the market prove it to you. So that's that. BLX, oh, that's the Bitcoin. All right, BNB. There is nothing on the monthly because it went up so fast. It went up parabolically, so it has no support parabolically. Now, this is a very key level. This makes a lot of sense to me. So weekly breaker. And we are currently inside of it. So should you be selling right here? No, it doesn't make sense to be selling. You're selling at support. That doesn't make any sense. However, this is a weekly breaker. Would you be looking to sell at this level? Yes, absolutely. Okay, and this would be from this current position up here, about 100% movement. Okay, that's a very strong movement for BNB. And I would be looking to sell right here if we got to this level. BNT. BTC. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. You know what? Yes, I do actually. All right, so this is where I'm at with Bitcoin right now. This level, the weekly closes today. And if you go to my and this is my level that I have drawn out from last night. Let me find it real quick. Okay, here we go. I cannot stress the importance of tomorrow's close, which is today. It is going to dictate the direction of the market for the next days to a month. If we close below the purple block, it is bearish. If we close below there, it'd be very bearish because then you would have no sort of, let me adjust this just a little bit. I would even call that, yes. Yes, okay, so if you close below 32, like 300, that is a very bearish close, okay, very bearish close. And I think that'd be terrifying. I think that's whenever we need to absolutely consider the market absolutely screwed. Now, if we close inside the dark purple block, it would be considered neutral. This entire region right here, if we get a close there, I would consider it neutral. I would still play as a bear market because it hasn't really proven ourselves yet. Now, if we close above the purple block, I say it's slightly bullish. That means that basically from here to here, or here to here, that would be a slightly bullish close, and then you don't have to take off as much of your position. If we close above the blue, this is where the 200 moving average is. Right here, 200 moving average, I've basically annotated where it's going to be, around 40,300. If we close above there, then it would be actually a pretty damn bullish close. And then if we close above this entire purple region, that would be an extremely bullish close. So this would be a very good sign of the market if we get above there. However, we have work to do. We have 10 hours and 58 minutes before a Bitcoin can decide a direction. And the altcoins will follow Bitcoin and be chugged along. So if Bitcoin has a bullish close, then the rest of the market will as well. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and keep diving in here again. And that's all I have to say about Bitcoin. I think this makes the most sense. Now, if we do lose this level, I think that we are absolutely looking at some very low levels, like no shit. I think that, I mean, obviously, a very obvious level will be this right here. The previous all-time high would be a very, very awesome buy if you can get to it. However, you also have this level right here. It's a nice little consolidation cluster. That makes a lot of sense. This right here would be a nice little consolidation cluster. So let's go ahead and annotate these out real quick. Oops. Okay, that's that. That's that. Yeah, those two levels should provide some sort of support. Now, we are currently below the 200 daily moving average. That's concerning. Okay, that's really, really concerning. And like, I cannot stress that enough. It's a very, very important indicator, and we are currently below it. So that's terrifying. We really, really, really need to get back above that. And quicker is better. So today's close on the weekly is going to be pretty damn important. So let's look. Let's keep going down the list. You guys know my thoughts on Bitcoin. Dash. Now let me clear the chart out. Told you guys I would. Clear the chart out from scratch. Monthly charts. We have actually tapped off this point of breakup, haven't we? Yes, we have. Okay, that's not that bad. And I make this very clear. Like, it's one hell of a drop. Make that very clear. However, is it impossible that this is going to bounce and continue going back up? No, it's not impossible. Make that very clear, okay? Obviously, it's one hell of a drop. However, we have not even seen all-time highs on a lot of these alts yet. So it's very possible that we do keep going up once this does recover. It's just right now, obviously, it's one hell of a drop. So, yeah, but again, we have to play it level to level because right now it's showing us as a bear market. All right, now this right here is a weekly point of breakout. Yeah, point of breakup. Okay. And also, if you see, we are currently below the 200 weekly moving average. That's another very bullish or very bearish sign. And you can see that provided a lot of support and resistance coming up and down. So we are back below it again. That is a bad sign. We need to get back above this level to gain any sort of momentum to the upside. Dash is one of the very few that actually is below the 200 weekly. Not going to touch on that. Not going to touch on that. Doge, why not? At least it does give me some solace looking at Doge and watching the sucker crash. All right. There we go. We are currently inside of a weekly breaker. That makes sense to me. So right now we are inside of a strong support. Oops, can't spell. Weekly breaker for Doge. Yep, there we are. ENJ has crashed even harsher last night, which I sort of expected because there was just nothing here. You guys see how quickly it rose. You can see how quickly it falls. Like that's very textbook. The harsher the expand or the harsher the movement up, there's no support built up whatsoever. Well, I think the only real thing you got now is that I think that this is going to keep dropping to probably around, gosh, I don't even know at this point. There's just nothing here. There's nothing here. So I think that the 200 daily has been lost. Well, it hasn't been lost officially yet, so we can get back above it. So if we do have some sort of a short squeeze and pop this sucker up at the 200 moving average, then you can have some bullishness here. But right now, ENJ is not showing much. This, you got to really get in here, but this is a solid level that I'll be looking to long maybe. See, you see you have a touch, a touch, a touch, a touch, came back above, retest, going back up. So 6666666, right? That is a hell of a scary number already. But I think if we did get back in there, that'd be a very solid buy. Now, where would I be targeting? That's tough. Here, oops, here, here, here. Like all those levels, I'd be looking to get out some of the market, and this as well. And it fell so hard. There's not really any sort of really consolidation level made. So I think any of those points right there, I'd be looking to try to take some profit from this drop. Oh, and also I'd be looking to sell right here at the 200 moving average. So that's where I'm at with that. Okay, let's go ahead and clear this sucker out. Getting rid of all my very, very high time frame levels. I'm just getting rid of everything so I can start from scratch. I think it's an appropriate time to do so. Monthly, nothing. Weekly. That's a breaker. Yeah, it's definitely a breaker. We're currently inside of it. I don't know. EOS, I mean, that's a solid level. And then if you want to go over here, I think this is also a very solid level because it took once, 2, 3, came back up. Yeah, so I think this is a very solid level. So if we do lose this level, I think 387 is a pretty realistic target. I think that makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah. So the point is, the place to sell EOS was way up here. The place to sell is not right down here, like right at this level. So it doesn't make sense. So like if you're already here, I think you're making a grave mistake in actually selling at this level. You really want to wait until you have some sort of reversal of any sort, some sort of a bounce before you try to resell. Now, if you want to try to sell here, that'd make a lot of sense. If you want to try to go from here up here, but you can basically get 66%, about a 2/3 more if you just wait for a pretty realistic bounce. I think that's a very realistic bounce, and you might even be able to get up to here. These are levels that actually do make sense. I know it looks really scary, but like markets move up and down very rapidly. This has only went down, so you would assume it has to sort of bounce upward. ETC, let's go ahead and clear that sucker out. All right, ETC, let's see where we is. Weekly. All right, this makes a lot of sense. Yes, this makes a lot of sense. I think that is the level I'm really looking at. Actually, we are actually right around all-time high, the previous all-time high, right around $45. Like this makes a lot of sense. This entire region, I think, has a lot of confluence here. So I would not be looking to sell anywhere near here. Now, where I will be looking to sell, go to the daily, if you can get a bounce up to here, that is a pretty nice movement because you can get from here up here, 37%. Okay, this 37% may not seem like a lot, but that is quite a bit of money. And this is how I made my money during the bear market. Okay, like just buying buying the dip, selling the bounce, buying the dip, selling the bounce. Make it prove it to you. And until it proves it to you, you have to use caution. So that's that. And that's that. So yeah, this to here, right? 37%. If you want to target up here, okay, right? 130. If you want to target up here, 168. All of these are realistic bounce levels. So there we go. Okay, Ethereum, we are now, ooh, this is one hell of a drop. All right. Where are we at? Okay, 1500 there. Let's go ahead and clear it out. I'm gonna be consistent. Sucks. Years of work being wiped out in the span of a couple seconds, but here we are. So, monthly level, nothing. I have absolutely nothing on the monthly level, okay? Because it went up too quickly. Let's go to the weekly level. This entire level definitely has consolidation. Let's go to the 3-week maybe. There we are. Now we have some sort of actionable stuff I can work with. So right here, so 1800 to 1600, I think is a very likely spot for some serious resistance. I think this is our serious support level. I'd be looking to add right here. Now, is it worth selling for a possible 5% down move? No, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, right? It doesn't make sense. However, if you go up here, and let's say you were to get that entry, these are some possible levels to bid at. So from here to here is a 30%, almost 40% move, and from here to here is about an 85% move. That's how you play bear markets, okay? H bar. Ugh, God dang it. It's my baby. Sucks. Yep, went up too quickly, has no support. Let's go to the weekly. We have support here, and we have not tapped it yet, so I would not be surprised if we come down here and tap it. Let's see where the daily is. Right here. Okay, so this is the daily 200 moving average. That'd be a good buy. This level right here would be a great buy. And I would be targeting, I don't even know at this point on this one. It has too much consolidation. There's really not a level to really target on this one. It's held up really well. So if you just want to just buy that just for some sort of some swing longs, I don't think it's a bad idea, honestly, because this has held up really well in this entire crash, and it's just now starting to collapse due to the pressure. So, but this would be a very strong buy, I think. It has held some strength. I mean, I'm probably not going to lessen much of my H bar position. I don't think it makes much sense at this point. All right, link. Once again, clear it out. Go up here, monthly time frame. This is our level we're looking at. So between $11 to $14, 11 to 15, yeah, $14. That's our level we're looking at. I think that makes the most sense. This is where I put the bounce at. Now, weekly chart. Didn't really, it went parabolically up, which is concerning to me. So let's do this. I think that's a level to be selling at. So from $14 to $20, I think that makes sense to me because you have the high here and it retested. I think that's a really good level. This could be a good level. This could be a good level. There you go. That's what we're looking to get out of. All right. LTC. Monthly. Okay, we are currently inside of a major monthly support level. This does not look bad. I'm telling you that right now. The other charts, some are looking really, really shitty. This one, honestly, does not look that bad because this is a monthly level, which was retested right here, and this looks like a solid retest. This looks pretty damn healthy, honestly. Now, if you're not sure in the market, you don't have confidence, which is completely understandable. That's a point I'm trying to get out of. However, I bet we could find a better spot if we go to the weekly chart. Yeah, we can find a lot better spots now. Really anywhere in here. I'd probably just start laddering out once it does have a bounce. You can also look at the daily chart. Okay, that's a level. So 187, 186 to 210, and then 280, yada, yada, yada. So this level right here. Oops. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yep, I like these two levels as well. So, and obviously we are below the 200 moving average. I would love to get back above there. I don't know if it's going to happen, but there it is. Okay. And guys, make this very clear. Okay, if you go back to these previous bull markets, or yeah, look at these crashes. Okay, this was the all-time high of Litecoin. You see how it went like this. It still bounced. Your goal is to make money on these bounces. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Litecoin, Nano. Damn, man, it was looking so good too. Unfortunate. Thank you, Doge, for crashing the freaking market, you asshole. Yeah, that's the level. I don't see much else. Yep, that's our level. There's just not, it went up too quickly, and that's the concerning part. Ooh, you do have the 10 moving average. This might provide support, and it also has some confluence with this right here. So yeah, that might provide the support we're looking for. We're looking for a bounce really soon on all of our coins, and that would be a pretty decent point for a bounce. All right, so we're gonna do, clear it out, start from scratch, go to our weekly, because I'm sure we don't even have a monthly level. Yeah, we definitely don't. However, I bet this will be monthly. Nope. 3 week. Nope. All right, never mind. Take that back. Oh man, that dropped so quickly. There's just nothing being built. Okay, well, you know what? This entire region is support. That's very solid to say. I think this is a very solid support this entire region. This might be as good as you're gonna get right here. And if you're gonna be bouncing, where are you gonna bounce? Where are you gonna shoot at? Right here. This is the spot where I'll be looking to unload quite a bit of my Matic. All right, nano. Gross, gross, gross. I'm gonna expand this out actually. I'm curious. Ooh, we are currently at this level. You know what? Now is a good time to be buying into some nano. That makes sense to me. I don't have any fiat left right now. But whenever I start playing these bounces, which I will absolutely be having some fiat available to buy these bounces and sell the dips. So sell the dips. Like this is, I'm going back into my 2018 to 2020 style, which is literally just buying support, selling resistance. And I'm telling you, it works really, really well. So I took one hell of a dip. However, I am not done playing. Make that extremely clear. So here to here. That right here, if we were able to get that, would be a really nice increase to 82%. Be nice, right? Yep, I like it. Awesome. OMG. Ooh. Man, come on, give me something good. Give me something good on a decent time frame that we're used to looking at. We're below the 200. That doesn't look very good. 12 month. Not dealing with you right now. Let's see. You know, this is actually not a bad breaker. The more I look at it, the more I like it. That is a breaker because it's down, up, down. Like that is a break in price action. So yes, this is a solid monthly breaker. So I'm going to go ahead and annotate this. That's a level. That's a level. There we are. Those are the two levels we'll be looking to sell at. So if you can buy around here, sell it around 5 to 6, 5 to 7, be nice. And if you can get up to 8, 850-ish or so, be a really nice one as well. So, yep, that's where I'll be looking to get at it. ONT, no. Ray has absolutely nothing. Gosh, such a good project too. It just sucks because a lot of this market is going to completely destroy a lot of our projects that I thought had a lot of potential. Oof, Raven. Come on, man. Raven just getting annihilated right now. Yeah, there's no level to be buying right now for Raven. There's this really small breaker right here, which I don't hate. Yeah, I think that's like the best I've got, honestly. That's it. Like I'd be targeting right there. And it doesn't really coincide with anything. So 4 cents to 5 cents. I think that's our best area. I think that makes the most sense. See if there's a weekly level. Is there a weekly level? There is not. There would be on a different chart. Let's go find a different chart. Actually, no, there wouldn't be because Raven has not been around. Oh, it's been around for longer than that. RVN. Which one started Raven? Maybe it was Bitrix, maybe? Yes. I think it's the longest chart you're going to get. Weekly. I don't know. I don't know where the chart's going to be. Ooh, this actually gives me a lot more levels to work with here. Ooh, all right. Bitrix. This is what I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to be charting off of this because now we have more price action to work with. And we actually do have some decent price action. Now we're talking. Okay. Wow. This makes it very important to see don't just give up on your first chart. This is a solid support level. You guys see this, right? On the Binance chart, there was nothing there because I have a price history. But if you zoom out far enough, you can find good levels. So yeah, this is a solid level and it's currently bouncing off of. There we go. This is a beautiful example of always trying to zoom out, right? If in doubt, zoom out. If in doubt, zoom out. Well, obviously there's a lot of doubt in the market. So what we have to do is zoom the F out. Solid level. For theta, that's what I'm looking to buy. TRX, uni. Get rid of all that. Just dumping everything. Don't even care at this point. Starting from a brand new fresh chart. It's a fresh day. Whatever, how much money you lost, you haven't lost it yet, right? Or you have lost it. I mean, a lot of us lost a lot of freaking money. However, it's all about coming from here. If you want to sit down and cry like a baby, great, you can. However, you need to also try to work on capital preservation and risk management. So I think I did all right. Honestly, I do. I'm still plenty up for this bull market. That being said, obviously, I have some lost gains that I would love to have had back right now. Yeah, I like that level. I think it's the best level I have right now. Yep. TRX, Uniswap. Now, Uniswap legitimately is pretty new. So there is no real price history. So the best you got to look at are these breakers that are on the rise up, and that's really all you got. So I think both of those levels make a lot of sense. We are below the 200 moving average, which is a little terrifying, but there we are. That, lots and lots of price hat. I've done a lot of charting on this, and it's all gone. All right, let's go back to the monthly. Nothing. Let's go back to the weekly. It's a solid level. That's going to provide a lot of resistance when we get there, or if we get there. That seems like solid support. So this is where you buy, this is where you sell. Daily. We also have this level as well. This level. And if you get above there, then you can start looking at an actual bull run. But there we go. That's where we're at. And the daily 200 is right below us, which is a good sign. VTHO, waves. Look at that. I have a little bit of this. Not much. I have some. Nothing on the monthly. We're at a weekly level. Hope you guys can see. Like, this is very clear weekly levels we're looking at. This is not hard what I'm doing. Make that very clear. Okay, came back down, retested it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, honestly. Yep. Does it coincide with here? No, I don't like that anymore. We have too much space between it. I think it's going to be going for these major levels over here. I think that's what's going to be looking at. Breaker. We have this level. Is that on the weekly maybe? No, it's not. 3-day? Yeah, it is. It's here. Okay, there we go. Waves. I don't think I have any of this, but if you do, that's still on this parabolic line. That's disgusting, but it's still there. Waves was on a monstrous roll. Point of breakup, we're there. If we lose that, then we might have some problems. XLM. I think I already bust this down. Let's go to a higher time frame. Anything else I'm missing? Yes, I am. Okay, crash it. Start from scratch. We're doing it live. Point of breakdown. I like that. It's a good level. This is a good level. All right, good level. Weekly. Good level. Breaker. Daily. We're below the 200. Ew, gross. So that's why I'll be looking to dump. So I look to dump some here, dump some here. Yep, that's what I want. XRP. Gosh, dang it, you just collapsed on me. I had so much faith in you. You just completely failed me, you son of a gun. All right. Lots and lots of history on here, right? This is the one. It's not the one. Let's go to the other one. Okay, let's go ahead and dump everything on here. Trash it. Trash it. All my price history is gone. I don't care about that anymore because I'm going to do a free fresh charts. That is a monthly level. We are currently inside the monthly level. Now we're going to get into the weekly. This is a weekly level, which we just tapped. This looks good. XRP looks really, really, really good at this level. 200 moving average. This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful level. Like, I cannot stress that enough. This hurt. However, this is a very, very strong level. So, if I was looking to dump some Bitcoin or XRP, I'd be looking to bounce up, tap this, and continue back down. I think that makes a lot of sense. So 105 region makes a lot of sense to start unlessening some of my position. I can't even lessen my position right now. That's the shitty part, because I don't even have an exchange that can sell it. So that sucks. But it is what it is. XTZ, XTZ, XTZ. Want to break up? Let's go to the... That's a solid level. Want to break down? That's a very solid level. I like that a lot, actually. Yep, I like this level. So from here to here, that's a pretty solid one. Not very much percentage-wise, but it's definitely a very solid level. This as well. So if you buy here, you sell here. It's not much of a gain, but it's definitely something manageable. And come from there, and then if you get above there, you target up here on the $4 region. And that's how you play this, guys. Like, this is how you play the bounces. So yeah. Ooh, God, that is a disgusting, disgusting wick. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, well, we're right at resistance, so that's cool, I guess. Or right at support. Ooh, ZEC, I see you. All right, there is some bullishness here. Look at this. So obviously, it's a hell of a rejection. However, that's a point of breakdown. This is a retest. That's another retest. And then we came back down as a retest. This is a very solid SR flop. I like ZEC at this level. Yeah, guys, like, so the key I'm looking at here is, like, obviously the market looks like garbage, and we know this, right? Obviously, I know a lot of you guys lost a lot of money. I definitely have. But you have to keep your emotion out of it. So how much money you lost is completely irrelevant. It's an emotion. The market doesn't care what you lost. It's all about finding those opportunities. So there are opportunities in the market, no doubt. And so our job right now is to find those opportunities and change our style. So do we just assume the market's going to keep going up? No, right? We're not, because this market as a whole is showing some very strong weakness in the market. So now we're looking at is changing our style from a selling a sign of weakness and basically holding because we assume it's going to keep going up. We are now assuming the opposite. We are assuming it's going to continue dropping. So because of that, we are looking to buy the support, buy high time frame supports, sell at high time frame resistance. And that's basically it. So it's really, really simple. It works really, really well. I know it freaking sucks, but this is the style that I'm best at. And I'm really, really looking forward to being able to really prove it and just dominate this, because we can definitely make some serious money despite the market overall going down. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If y'all have questions, like always, let me know. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.